Hello guys, and in today's YouTube video we're going to be going over episode 51 of the TWIT. This week was like one of the hardest weeks that I think we've had this season, and I feel like it's because the player population was down. I don't know. But for me, immediately off the start, we played Leg, two other guys. We played ZK and Frostbolt 2 times in a row. I mean, that on Friday alone, we played ZK and Frostbolt like 5 times, or I did total. Like on Friday alone, we won every time, but boy, you know, it was crazy, man. Like we only lost, I think, like 3 games. I can't remember exactly, but Saturday I also only lost like 3 or 4 games, and then Sunday another 3 or 4 games. And then Monday, oh my god, today was very rough. I actually am not sure how many games I lost. Let me look real quick right now. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, I think 15, or no, 14. 14 games. Because I lost my first game of survival as well this morning. Yeah, so I lost like 14 games, which is like an unreal amount in one day. It was rough today. And this week in general has been a really rough week, man. And I, for one, am happy that it is finally fucking over. Not gonna lie. We are not going to have trials again till the 20th of October, and we have Festival of Lost coming out on the 17th. Anyway, as well, the pulse rifle was the weapon this week. I personally didn't get my god roll, which is arrowhead break, ricochet rounds, moving target, head seeker, and a range masterwork with counterbalance. I did not get that, unfortunately, but like I said, this week was a rough one, and it is the last week of trials till Iron Banner, so we have a week break. I'm looking forward to that spike, because believe it or not, contrary to popular opinion, I do love trials, but it is very good to have a break. Like before, when we didn't have breaks between trials, it was like so exhausting. We would have like a break for 1 week out of the entire season, and then every other week was trials. And when trials was out, Iron Banner was out, and when trials and Iron Banner were out at the same time, no one was playing trials. I'm glad that like they made it so it's like Iron Banner when a new raid releases, first week of a new expansion. That's really good. I really think they should also make it the first day of a new like dungeon as well. Like I think when a dungeon drops, a new dungeon, they should not have trials as well, because the same thing happens. The same thing like tends to happen with dungeons as well. Mind you, dungeons aren't like super difficult. Compared to a raid, at least they're not super difficult, and people aren't going to be in them as long. I just think that it'd probably be helpful to the playlist for that not to be the case. So like I said, I'm happy this is the last week for, you know, a while. We got quite a bit. We got, what is that, 10 days till trials is back. A nice little week in 3 days, and I'm excited for it. There's going to be Iron Banner Eruption tomorrow on Tuesday, and that I'm not so excited for, because I believe Iron Banner this season was supposed to be Fortress, Control Fortress, and I don't like Eruption at all. I'm not an Eruption lover. One thing I think that's worth talking about as well, I'm kind of like rambling or switching subjects here, but one thing I think is important talking about on this map in particular is spawns, because the spawns this week, I believe it spawned you outside, like on each side of the map, right? I think that personally, in my opinion, that is the best spawns we have for this map. But there were some people that wish that you spawned inside, right? Like they wanted you to spawn inside, and they wanted there to be one zone. I don't know, for me, I love the spawns, I love the zones. I think they were all in good spots. I think if you were someone that was trying to push outside when the enemy team had the outside spot, it's kind of tough to do this week. But at the same time, for where we're spawning and where the zones are, each team has equal opportunity to make it to the zone and equal opportunity to take control of the zone. It really comes down to what team is actually going to do that. Like what team is going to take control of the zone, and what team is going to, like, you know, push and play back. And I don't know, that's at its core kind of what this playlist or game type Dominion is about. is about punishing people who like to sit in the back of the map and punishing people that do not like to push or want to play passive, because that's easier to do. It's harder to be aggressive, and I like that. I like that that's the way it is, and I enjoyed this map thoroughly. It's just this week in particular I feel like was very, very tough because of player pool and stuff. But I enjoy this map and the way it plays with the zones very well. I think it plays probably, it's symmetrical. Like, you really can't ask for much more on a map like this map, like 4 zones. It's pretty much as competitively balanced as you can have that be. Oh, it's nice to have that instead of have a map be really lopsided as it would be in the past. But the thing is, once again, people didn't really like that. Like, some people hate the spawns, which I don't get. I think they just don't think about it the same way I do. I don't really know how they think about it. Like, I don't understand the logic behind it. And I think sit down and talk to someone that doesn't like the spawns, like, it just, I don't know. It's just one of those things, I think, where, like, people don't enjoy it because it's tough. Like, if you're having a hard carry, not a hard carry, a hard week, people are just going to say, like, oh, I don't like it because they're losing. Instead of, like, and I feel like that tends to be, unfortunately, what, like, qualifies as it being good, or, something. People just, base winning and them winning off of, like, it being good. Okay, if they're not winning and they're not having a good time. And I just don't think that's the way it should be. Like, and I think people potentially are a little bit too emotional in terms of, like, how they rate things, instead of looking at a like objective way, like, and I just think objectively that, like, this map plays really well with zones, and I think that maps should play that way with zones. Like, I don't think you should spawn up and, like, have one zone, like, for free, in my opinion. I like that it's, like, pretty much tied. Like, both teams have equal opportunity to compete in the zone. Let me know if you guys agree if that's a good thing in the comments below. Let me know if you guys had a good week of trials, or if it was rough like it was for me. And I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. If you guys enjoyed the video, please make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, as it helps out the channel a ton. Also, subs are greatly appreciated, because as of right now, 57% of my viewers are not subbed to the channel. In addition, if you'd like to come say hi to me live, I stream over on Twitch pretty much every day. And if you're looking to get into contact with me, I've got a Twitter, and I'm very active with it. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.